Well, today is the 15th. No, it isn't.
The 14th.
Today is the 14th of January.
Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. I can't keep up.
2015.
It is 20. That's it. That's where the 15 comes in. Thank you very much. We have our official calendar reader over here. And today's the 14th of January, 2015. This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I've got that, and I think I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good Wednesday morning, middle of the week.
Hello. Hope you're doing well today. What kind of a program do we have today?
Let's see. Today we actually have Fire Chief Sean Quinby from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base.
Sean Quinby is here with us today.
Yes, he came in and talked with us about life as a firefighter at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. We also have Julie Beck, which is the president of Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce.
Julie Beck.
Yes, the one and only.
And that's true.
Yes. She's here giving us lots of updates on things happening in Mount Olive, North Carolina.
She is a fun person.
Isn't she? We always have such a good time.
I love Julie. All right, what's going on here?
Let's see. Well, actually, this Friday, don't forget about the event happening at the Paramount. It's called Coffee House. And it's an evening of songs from Broadway past and present, and that is hosted by Center Stage Theater. That's this weekend, 7:30 p.m. this Friday.
That's going to be a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Let's see, January at the Senior Center, today the 14th. There's a time change. Senior Center exhibit from 10 o'clock until 3. 10 till 3, the Senior Center exhibit today. Also, an arthritis exercise class at 9:30 this morning. A ceramics class at noon 30, and then a jewelry group will also be meeting at 12:30 this afternoon. That's today. And then tomorrow, the painting group.
All right.
I understand the kitchen needs painting, so they'll be out there and they're going to fix that up. Anyway,
this is all at the Senior Center.
At the Senior Center. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't really need painting.
It's brand new.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, there's bingo at 10. There's the bridge group at 1 o'clock. The pinochle at 1 o'clock. The senior functional fitness testing at 5:30 this afternoon. That's tomorrow afternoon, rather. The Golden Grooves dance class.
All right.
Yeah, that's where you dance around.
Get your groove on.
You get your groove on. Yeah, cool. And that's at 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then learning the fitness equipment out there at 7:30. And you know, they have one of the finest fitness equipment.
They really do.
Rooms in the area.
Yes, they do.
And this is at our Senior Center on East Ash Street, 2101 East Ash Street. And I'll tell you what, it is a great place for 60-year-olds and older. Younger people can't handle that out there. They
can't handle all the fun.
No, they can't do it. They just can't handle it.
Or the schedule.
16 above.
They got a busy schedule out there.
Yeah, they do. They do. Go early, find a good parking place.
That's right. Reminding you, tomorrow is the Goldsboro City Employees Blood Drive. It's tomorrow. That's right. We're asking you as a community to come and be a part of it. It'll be held at the Maintenance Complex. Let's see if there's an address.
That's at 1601 Clingman Street. Yeah, I believe it's 1601.
I believe it is too.
I believe it is.
That starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it'll go on until 2:30. If you want to make an appointment, you can call Cindy Stollard at 580-4228. She is the occupational health nurse for the city of Goldsboro. This is a city versus county
competitive blood drive.
Yes, it is. Ever heard of such? We've done it for 3 years in a row.
Yes, we have done it for 3 years in a row.
The city has won 1 year.
And the county won last year.
And the city will win again this year.
No.
So come out, be a part of it. You as a community are welcome to come and give blood that day as well at the Maintenance Complex from 10 until 2:30. Tomorrow, all day. Help the city beat the county.
No, it's my turn. Tomorrow at the Red Cross
building. That's the word.
On at 1600 at 600 North George Street. At 600 North George Street, the county will be taking your blood, and anybody and everybody who wants to give blood can attend and freely give blood. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't hurt. You can't get sick from it. Although people sometimes, first-timers, amateurs, get a little woozy sometimes, and that's okay. You stick around there and you have a little snack afterwards.
That's right.
A little conversation. And I'm all the time hearing people say, you know, that didn't hurt like I thought it would.
Yep.
And it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
A little prick on the inside of the elbow there, and you're good to go.
And honestly, we're just joking. We would love for you to come, whichever location is more convenient for
That's
you.
true.
We would just love for you to participate. It's all in fun. It's really just another way to raise awareness, but also to raise the amount of blood that they are able to store, because blood has a very short shelf life.
It has a short shelf life, and you made a good point yesterday when you said that this time of year particularly,
Yes.
after the holidays, people are getting through the holidays. They're not thinking about giving blood necessarily.
Right.
And that's okay, but you got to think about giving blood and helping other people out, because 1 unit of your blood can help 3 people.
That's exactly right.
So come on out tomorrow and give blood, okay?
That's
All right.
exactly right.
Time to go. It's
Oh, is it time to go to our interviews?
time to go to
All
our
right,
interviews.
we'll be right back with you. Welcome, and joining me in the studio today is Fire Chief Sean Quinby. He's with the 4th Civil Engineer Squadron with the Fire Emergency Services at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. Welcome to the show. So glad to have you, Chief.
Thank you for having me.
We were talking briefly off camera a few minutes ago about the word chief, fire chief. There's chiefs all over Wayne County, and you were giving me a quick little lesson of how many fire chiefs we have in our community.
Well, we've got, there's 29 fire departments in Wayne County, so there's 29 fire chiefs out here.
There's a lot of you guys.
Apparently.
Well, we're glad to have you here in the studio today.
Well, thank you.
Can you tell me a little more about what the mission of the fire department on base is, outside, of course, of fighting fires?
Outside of fighting fires,
That's right.
I mean, when people dial 911, they have an expectation. They're probably having the worst day of their life, and our job is to meet that expectation, believe it or not, whatever that expectation might be. So fires, vehicle accidents, medical, EMS, hazardous materials response, and yeah, we even get cats out of trees.
Do you really? That was the next question, of course.
It has happened. It absolutely has happened.
Do you have, when it comes to animals, do you have the cat situation more than any other animal?
No, we had a cat, we had a rabbit that was hiding in a sewer grate once, and
Interesting.
But beyond that, beyond the emergency stuff, we do a lot of non-emergency stuff. We car seats. How many people don't have their car seat installed properly? We do that. We work with Safe Kids and take care of that. And then, of course, fire prevention. We're out in the schools, we're in the daycare centers, and educating prevent fires.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, I assume training is a big part of what you all do. Can you tell me more about what training you have, and how often do you and your firefighters have to go for training?
Training is
life?
what we do all the time. Unfortunately, we don't get a whole lot of fires, so training is the way we gain that experience. They might get a lot of fires outside the base proper in the community. We get a lot fewer, and so it's train, 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 and there's just so much. Our firefighters have to be specialists at everything.
That's
So,
difficult, to be
absolutely.
great at everything.
it's a tough job.
It
but
is a
somebody's
tough
got
job,
to do
I'm
it.
sure. You know, it's so interesting. I was having dinner with my son last night. He's a volunteer fireman at a very young age. He's only 21. One of the things he said really interested me last night and really caught my eye, and you've just hit on that. He said his fire chief at a volunteer fire department told them he's been in that department for, I think, about 40 years.
Wow.
He'll never know everything. There's no way you can ever have every training there is that is offered. There's no way you can know everything there is to know about firefighting. And that's one of the exciting things as fire chief, is that he's constantly learning and is constantly motivated to learn.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. Absolutely.
And that's one of the things I think that interested my son so much, is for his chief to tell him that, that I don't know it all. I'll never know it all. Just keep learning, keep trying, keep grasping at the information. And that has really inspired my son at a very young age to want to continue to be a part of that.
And it's a never-ending challenge. It helps keep me young.
I'm sure, I'm sure. Do you often have fires break out on base?
Well, like I said, we don't have a whole lot on base. And what that goes down to is prevention. Our motto is safety first, training is paramount, and prevention is key. And that preventing the fires from happening in the first place. When it comes down to it, in the Air Force, on the base, we don't have insurance. Not for our buildings or our aircraft. The insurance is the firefighters, the emergency responders themselves.
So you have a little bit of responsibility sitting on your shoulders.
We've got to prevent the fires from happening in the first place. But it keeps some of the firefighters pretty bored, and then all they have left to do is train.
Well, there you go, once again. Tell me, if you will, some of the different types of fires.
Well, we're kind of unique because we are an Air Force base. So it's not just the building fires, we have the aircraft to deal with, and they're not just like commercial airplanes. They're not just carrying cargo and people. They're carrying all types of, they're fighters, they're weapons. So it's a very unique firefighting challenge for us. And again, goes back to that training. We have to be ready for things that just don't happen on the outside.
Well, if I can ask this question, if I'm not allowed to ask it, you just tell me that. What would you do and how would you respond if a F-15 landed, God forbid, caught on fire as it's landing? How would that change the life on base of your firefighters in that next few minutes?
It would make them very busy for the next few minutes, but we
imagine.
have to keep the mission going. So the idea is get out there, extinguish the fire, get the aircraft moved. We have to continue the mission. We have to be ready to do our mission. So even the fire, even the emergency cannot interrupt the mission. We have to take care of the emergency, mitigate the problem, and press on.
Wow. I can't imagine. Hope you don't have to. Can you give us some fire safety advice to our viewers today, just in their own homes?
Oh, geez, right now, I mean, we're looking at some of the coldest time. It hasn't been this cold in about a year, and everybody's breaking out the space heaters and those electrical blankets and things. And just telling people to be careful with these things. Make sure they're in good working order, the cords are in good condition, that they're plugged in, not overloading an outlet or something like that, and keep those space heaters away from anything that's flammable or combustible, because you just don't want to see that happen.
And this is a time, I would assume, when people are also could possibly be using generators.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
And we have to worry about carbon monoxide and that type thing. What would you tell folks about that?
If you have to use a generator, keep it outside. Don't bring a generator into the house. People have the fireplaces. They might have a gas fireplace. It's always a good idea to have a carbon monoxide detector in there.
Yeah, of course. And check those batteries on a regular basis, or at least once or twice a year, I would assume.
Absolutely.
Great. Was there anything else you would like our viewers to know, either about firefighting or about things happening on base?
Hey, we've got Wings Over Wayne coming up in May.
Oh,
it's going to be
yes,
fantastic.
we do. Yes, we do.
We've got the Air Force Thunderbirds coming.
Woohoo!
So it's the middle of May, I believe it's the 16th and 17th of May. It's going to be a fantastic time, a time when we as the Air Force can showcase our abilities and to the public. Everybody can come out. It's going to be beautiful.
It is.
Come
So
on
that's
out and
May
have a great time
16th and 17th?
Yes, ma'am.
That is the one time of the entire year, and it doesn't happen every year, that civilians can walk on base, be a part of what happens there every day, day in, day out, actually touch the airplanes, see the airplanes, talk with the pilots, talk with the Wizzos. I didn't even know what that was for a while. You know, learn all about the different aircraft, and from what I understand, there's going to be other aircraft showcased as well from other bases.
Absolutely, and this is an opportunity for us to showcase what we do and show the public what their hard-earned tax dollars are going for.
Exactly. May 16th and 17th. Is there a fee?
There's no fee. We open
Free
the
of
gates
charge?
and
My
invite
goodness.
the entire world. Come on
That
in.
is
We're
phenomenal.
looking
And we
forward
are
to seeing
expecting
you.
big crowds, so plan to come early, get you a good parking place, be
Absolutely.
patient, but expect to see fantastic, exciting things up in the air that day. I believe you also have a Facebook page that is Wings Over Wayne, I do believe. If you find that on, or look for that on Facebook, you can find it, and you'll find more details and photos about things that are happening. Wings Over Wayne Air Show, May 16th and 17th. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate learning
My
all
pleasure.
about what happens. You have your own fire department right there on base. Thank you for keeping the base safe.
Thank you very much.
And that's what's happening right here in your community. Good morning. Joining me in the studio today, I have Miss Julie Beck. She is the president of Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce, here to share with us some exciting things happening in the big town of Mount Olive. Welcome, Julie. Glad to have you back.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Same to you. 2015 is going to be good.
It's going to be awesome.
I believe it's going to be
good
fantastic.
Stuff's going to happen.
That's right. That's right. Well, speaking of 2015, how did the pickle drop go down in Mount Olive this year? You always have that unique pickle drop
We
for
do,
New Year's.
you know, it's at 7 p.m., which is Greenwich Mean Time.
That's right.
And we had a big crowd there. It was a little chilly outside. People bundled up, but they had a good
Yes.
time. And, you know, it's such a neat event. You know, it even gets recognition nationwide every now and then because somebody picks up on the uniqueness of who drops a
Exactly.
3-foot pickle into a pickle vat.
and it's lit up. You
And it's
know,
lit,
It's
yeah.
3-foot pickle. It's lit up. bright green dropping down into a vat. It's really, really neat. That's really interesting, and you all make it family friendly by having it at 7 o'clock.
That's right, and we encourage people to bring out canned goods and donate to come to it. They don't have to bring any, but if they do, and we donate them to the Eastern Association Food Collection people,
Yes.
I don't remember the official title, but so it makes it a good situation for that as well, and you feel like you're giving back to your community and having a good time. And
Exactly.
and of course, you get free pickles and hot chocolate. And,
Well, look, you know,
I mean,
pickles
come
and
on.
hot chocolate. What an interesting combination. Oh, well.
Only in Mile Island,
Only
North
in Mount
Carolina.
Island, that's right. Well, you know, I like the idea that at 6 o'clock you start some entertainment and have
That's
some other
right.
things happening. Then at 7 o'clock that pickle starts
And
dropping.
7:05 out the gate you
Done.
go. And then you can go do your other New Year's Eve activities.
Well, that's what makes it so neat, as that by 7:05 you're done. You had a family-friendly, really unique little short New Year's Eve celebration.
That's
You know,
right.
you can always take the kids home, and you
That's
can go,
right.
you know, if you have a babysitter or whatever, you can go out as grown-ups and even have another.
That's right, that's right. So it's really awesome that we do that, and I'm glad that, and Lynn Williams and the Pickle Company does a great job of putting it
Don't
together.
they?
and-
Yeah, Bill Bryan
Yeah.
and Lynn Williams do a great job out there at the pickle plant. We're just so excited they continue to have interesting and unique things
That's
that
right,
are happening.
that's exactly right.
You know, you all are getting really known for uniqueness in Mount Olive. That's a good thing, Julie.
I'm kind of worried about this, Kim.
Where's Kim taking this? Well, between, you know, you had the interesting New Year's, and then the North Carolina Pickle Festival has
Exactly right.
really become such a big, big festival, and every year it's larger and bigger and more unique, and your brain's always going.
As a matter of fact, right before I came up here, I booked a lady, she's a professional spoon player, you know, playing the little spoons.
Interesting.
Yes, and I watched the video, and I called her, and I was like, I called Lynn. I said, Lynn, I got to have the spoon lady. She's called Abby the Spoon Lady, and
sir.
she's coming. She's committed.
Well,
And,
how about that? Will she do this on stage, or will she just kind of
Yes.
walk around the park
No,
and do
she's
this?
going to come on stage and do some performances and stuff, and it's really amazing. And I just
Oh,
put a
I'm
little
sure.
video clip of her on our Pickle Festival Facebook page, and I also just booked a 12 Model A Ford trucks. Wayne, you might be interested in this. These trucks are 85 years old, and they're going to come out of Fayetteville and have a display, and I'm excited about that.
Wow, that is nice. Well, you know, that's one of the things that you all have done since day one. The very first year that you started the Pickle Festival, you've had things for everybody.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
from your car collectors to people that just enjoy eating pickles like myself.
That's right, that's right.
You know, to artwork, to fun rides for the kids, just great food.
Yes.
Lots and lots of activities. Now, I heard you all, was it last year you had a rodeo, or was that this year?
This year we're not having a rodeo, but we have a rodeo theme.
A rodeo theme, okay.
Yes, and our tagline is, this is not our first rodeo, because this is the 29th annual North Carolina Pickle Festival.
Wow. So I'm assuming you're going to have something for people to ride on?
Well, we'll have some ponies.
Yes.
And I'm working with a guy out of Benson who participates in the Benson Mule Days to come and do some rope tricks and stuff like that, because I'm trying to put a few things in that have a rodeo theme.
Right. I don't blame you. So I can only imagine what the T-shirts will look like this year.
Oh, they're fabulous. When I come the next time, I've already
You'll
got
bring
my
one?
design.
Okay, of course you have.
Sh-
Of course you have. You probably have for the next 3 years already designed.
Actually,
and thought out.
I already know what our theme is for 2016. Yes, so
Surprise.
I know. Next year will be our 30th year, so we're
Ah,
going to
that
really
was gonna
do it
be
up
big.
big, and our theme is actually going to be a Monopoly board.
Oh, wow.
With different things that happen at the Pickle Festival. We're going to get a Monopoly board created with it and sell it, and I'm
Oh,
so
wow.
excited. It's
Well,
going
you
to be
need a life-size Monopoly board. Oh, what a good
and
idea.
play a game.
Yes.
Ding.
Look at there.
keep this tape. I need to remember this one.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? They just,
That would be awesome.
every now and again the brain works.
Well, Kim,
Yeah.
blonde hair and all.
It's not real. It's not real.
Did I just say that on TV?
Yes, you did. That's okay. That's too funny. Okay, so Pickle Festival, exciting things happening
Yep.
this year next. It's always the last weekend in April.
In April, yep.
Now let's back up. That's
Yes.
April of 2015. What's happening before then? You've got some big things happening down there.
We do. We'll have our annual chamber banquet on February 5. It's going to be at University of Mount Olive. And we do a unique thing in Mount Olive because we partner with the JCs, and they do their Distinguished Service Award banquet, and we do our chamber banquet, and we put it all together in one banquet.
Oh, wow.
And it makes a nice evening, and people come out, and the JCs give out 7 awards, and the Chamber gives out 3 awards, and we have entertainment, and it just makes a nice evening in Mount Olive.
Yeah. So you're recognizing volunteers and various people that have really stepped up and done astonishing things.
That's
through the
right.
year.
That's right. So that's our time to say thank you to the citizens in Mount Olive for all that they have done to make our community such a great place to live and work.
Right. Absolutely. And that's February
5.
February 5 at University of Mount Olive. Wonderful. And speaking of University of Mount Olive, that is a fabulous new addition. With the title change
Look,
and with the changes that they're
yesterday
having.
I said college 3 times. It's
Uh-oh.
so hard to say university.
I know. It's exciting though, because they really are adding so many new things there. And you know, that can only help Mount Olive.
That's right. That's exactly right. It's a great asset to us in Mount Olive. It
really
brings a lot
is.
of concerts and lectures and things that most small towns of 4,000 or 5,000 people in town
not
will never
offered.
have that opportunity to have
That's
those
right.
kind of things right in your backyard. So it's a great opportunity. And I'm working with Mount Olive, University of Mount Olive
Yes.
right now because I'm trying to bring in an a cappella group out of NC State called Grains of Time.
Nice.
They're fabulous, and I want them to perform at the campus and then open it up to the public and stuff, and so I'm trying to
Great.
get that organized right now, so that'd be another cool thing for our town.
Yes, absolutely. And tell me, can you tell me more about, is the auditorium being used for various things, the old historic auditorium that's been remodeled?
It is. That's where the university's having most of their functions at now.
Okay,
is
good.
At the Historic Assembly Hall. Is that what I think the official title is?
I'm not sure if that's what the exact title is or
Yeah.
not.
I don't know. It's in the Dr. J. Bird
Yes.
building.
Yes, it is. Yes,
We got to
it
get
is.
all these new names in our brain.
Yes, I know. I
Yes.
know. But it's such a beautiful building in Mount Olive, and I'm thrilled that it's been remodeled, restored, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that University of Mount Olive has actually put their music department, all their arts departments are taking place over there.
They moved all those over there, and I know they were in the process of putting new seats and stuff in there as well. I know they were trying to get some grants and stuff for that. So really
Right.
trying to make it a first class performance hall.
Right,
for
right.
in Mount Olive and Wayne County, for that matter.
Oh yeah, definitely for Wayne County.
Yes.
Because that's another venue that people can use whenever they have artists come in from
exactly.
anywhere to
Exactly.
showcase.
So it's really nice. I haven't been over there lately for any performances, to be honest. I'm always traveling doing my thing. So.
Right, I understand.
I did go to the rodeo in Las Vegas, the National Finals Rodeo, in the end of December, because, I had to get some ideas for the pickle festival.
Of course you
it
did.
It was research.
Yes.
Do you believe this?
Not at all. Not at all. But, maybe a little bit of research going on in there.
Okay, yeah.
I believe it, maybe a tad.
Okay. But
So we'll be interested to see which ideas you brought back from Vegas to Mount Olive.
I was trying to bring a couple of those cowboys, but they wouldn't get in my
That
backpack.
didn't happen?
No, they couldn't fit in my backpack. I got to get a bigger backpack.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You are one nut, I tell you. But I will say this, and I've said it before, such an asset for Mount Olive you
Well,
are.
thank you. I
You have such
appreciate
a
it.
creative mind, and you really do bring new and exciting and unique things back to the community because of your travels.
And I was just going to say that, Kim. Honestly, it's because of all my travels. I see all these things, and I participate in these things, and my wheels are always turning. Lynn Ware said, "Oh God, I can see your mind turning now." And I start thinking, how can I take what I saw, experience, and adapt it and make it fit in Mount Olive or Wayne County? That's exactly how my brain works.
Yep.
In fact, there were several things. I was in Vegas. I kind of joked, but I said, "Oh," and my mom's like, "Oh God, here comes the pickle festival."
Yes.
She already knows, and I'm like, "I know, Mom, but I could do." And she's like, "I know."
I know you
but
could.
I can't separate myself from that, which I guess is good.
That is you, that is your life, your world,
Yeah.
and your brain works that way, and we're glad it does.
I'm just glad my brain works.
Hey, aren't we all glad our brains work? Exactly. Well, thank you so much, Julie, for coming in. It's always a pleasure to have you in the
I
studio.
always enjoy chatting with you, Kim.
We're looking forward to an exciting 2015 in all of Wayne County, but also in Mount Olive.
Yes, yes.
So thanks for being with us, and come back where we can get a little bit closer to Pickle Festival, and we can talk about the North Carolina Pickle Festival and all the exciting things that are going to be happening this year. Rodeo theme. It is not our first rodeo. Thanks for being with us, and that's what's happening in your community.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, except during holidays, of course, and which we just got back from the Christmas holidays and New Year's
We
holidays.
did, and we hope you had a good time with the interview from Julie Beck, because she is always a lot of fun. It's always interesting to interview her. You never know what is coming up next.
That is one funny person. She
Woo!
really is.
Yes, she is.
She is such a delight.
Want to remind you, we have a couple things coming up at the Paramount Theater. January the 18th at 3 o'clock p.m., James Gregory, the funniest man in America, so he calls himself, will be performing right here at the Paramount Theater. And on January 23rd, a group will be coming in called the Black Violin, and they have a YouTube link on the Paramount's Facebook page and on their website. And let me tell you, they are fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic. That's the Black Violin at 7:30 on January the 23rd. The very next night, January 24th, is our 2015 Miss Goldsboro Scholarship Pageant. It is, yes, it is here. It is time to crown a new Miss Goldsboro 2015 who will represent us in June at the Miss North Carolina pageant.
Already?
Already. I know it's happened fast.
I cannot believe that.
I know. After
How's
she's
Beth
been
been
crowned,
doing?
we will bring her back in to be interviewed. Beth Stovall, of course, from Goldsboro, is our current Miss North Carolina, and she is doing fantastic and a great job and did well at Miss America. She received at Miss America a non-finalist talent winner award because she has a beautiful, beautiful opera voice. She studies at UNCW and is doing a great job as Miss North Carolina. We're very, very proud of her and like to say thank you for a job well done, and we're expecting big things this year from our new Miss Goldsboro. That's right.
Three-peat?
Yes.
All right.
We've done well. We've done
Yes,
well.
we have.
Our last 3 Miss Goldsboros have been in top 10 and have won preliminary talent awards at Miss North Carolina.
There you go.
Yeah, they've done a
Well,
great job.
Because we have a lot of talented young folks
Yes, we
here in
do.
Wayne
Yes,
County.
we do.
A lot of talented folks here.
We do.
Okay, I mentioned this yesterday. I want to do it again here.
Yes.
But, this time of year, we've had some very cold weather. Last week, particularly, with the lows in the teens and below, wind chills in the minus nothings. It's cold out there, and winter is going to be with us for a few more weeks, up until about the latter part of March. If you own a heater and you don't know what to do with it, let's say if you
Like a space
replaced it-
heater?
a space heater, anything like that, and you have replaced it, or you just don't know what to do with it, you can't use it, you have too many, donate it to the Services on Aging. Services on Aging. And you can talk to Erin McAuliffe with Services on Aging. She's the director, and you can call her at 705-1785, 919-705-1785, and say, I have a heater that I would love to give to a new home, or give it a new
Fantastic.
home. And let somebody, because there's a lot of people out there who, believe it or not, they don't have any heat.
Right, right. And man, is it cold sometimes right now. The temperatures drop really low at night, and can you only imagine being in a home or a place that there's no heat?
I can. I can. Been there.
Yeah.
Also, if let's say you received a Christmas gift, and you have 14 other neckties that you wear, or 140 other neckties, I should say, that you don't need, or whatever you have that you received for Christmas, you just don't need it, and you want to make good use of it, consider donating it to the gift shop there at the senior center.
Well, that's a nice
Yeah.
way to
They can-
donate it, and then they
yeah.
can make a little money on
Make
it.
a little money on it, help support the senior center, and make somebody very happy.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, I wanted to remind you before we head out today that our very own Majesty Rose, you know, right here from Goldsboro,
Yeah.
who was a top 10 finalist at American Idol this past season, 2014, went on tour with American Idol all summer, and I think they went to 14 different locations.
Wow.
She will be holding a concert right here in Goldsboro at our very own Paramount Theater on February the 12th at 7 o'clock p.m. The tickets, I believe, are $10.
Is that all?
Yeah, but now if you would like a VIP ticket where you get a little bit of time before the concert to chat and have conversation and get pictures made with Majesty, the tickets are $20 and you sit down front.
$20.
$20.
You sit down front, you get your picture made and all that?
And you have some private time up in, she has a upstairs, I think it's about an hour time frame where she'll have a VIP
For
session.
$20?
$20.
Whoa.
Or you can do $10 and get you a ticket, take the whole family, and go see Majesty Rose in concert February the 12th. Be a great gift for someone. And let me tell you, she performed recently about 3 songs at an event we were holding for the city for our employees at a banquet, actually. Just her and her guitar. It was fabulous. She is so talented and
She
did
is.
such a
Yeah.
great job.
Yeah, she's
She has
very
really
talented.
come into her own and is a great performer. And we're thrilled that she's going to have her concert right here in Wayne County
That's right.
for our local families and friends to be able to go and see her in concert.
That's right. All right.
I believe that may be all for today.
That's going to do it.
That's right. Thank you for joining us today.
And we'll be back tomorrow, the 15th.
That's exactly right.
We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, and hope you have yourself a fine day. Join us again for Wayne Goldsboro Television. Until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.